Thank you.
Okay, I've got one Vantis rune left if folks need them.
Do a ready check and you can find out.
Tejas needs one.
Oh, okay, everybody's here.
And I bet you're wondering where the cauldron is.
If
There's a
exactly
feast.
20, does that mean that immediately after we kill Jaina, we're going to
No.
go do Mythic?
Maybe. Are we... I... Never mind.
What?
I'm just sad that we don't actually get to kill her. I mean, they're like, here, let's... I guess they didn't give a crap about King Rostakhan because we get to have Queen Talaji still.
Talanji
They've been
forever.
hyping her up this whole expansion. Everybody's like,
Yeah.
I'm super weak, but Talanji over there.
She's
The best
really...
way to tell a story.
She... Well, I mean, that's not uncommon.
She open it like Legion and have Tyrion Forgery come back and get jobbed by her.
You know what? He survives everything, and then he gets thrown in a pool of
What we're
lava.
doing, he got
Really?
he got jobbed. Like so we can be like, oh, the
And then
He
they're like,
actually
"That lava's
survived
pretty
being
hot."
thrown into that thing, and
I
then
know,
he
trust me,
dies
I've been
for
targeted
real
the
later
whole
in the
time.
Paladin questline.
Yeah.
I think they want to use Jaina in future expansions,
my-
although she's been around forever.
You know what? That's not my
That's not what I
problem.
think there's some
But she's blonde.
Yeah,
fictional
Blonde.
Maybe
Blonde.
it'd be a
Thrall's
bunch of
coming
side
back, so
chance if they
JKM's
got
got
us
his
for
hopes up.
$300.
That's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
JKM,
He's got- that's what I
Thrall's
was gonna-
back. You know,
JKM's got to write some erotic fan fiction about.
Can we watch it on Together Tube?
Here we go. No, you have to use TeamViewer.
Jesus.
Audiobook version.
He'll write it
Stephen
under a
Fry.
pseudonym, though. Some name with 4 letters.
Yes, I need
Yeah.
a dramatic reading.
I think so I have group 4 as the AoE group, but we might need 1 or 2 more. Oh wait, we need a healer. Hang on. Which healer wants to get frozen?
I was doing it last time. I don't care though. I'll do whatever.
Okay, we'll do you and then maybe 1 more DPS. I'm not sure. Actually, no, that's like half the DPS already. So let's just do the group 4 plus Tay is the first freeze group that soaks both. And then for the cannon, or you're having Bristling Saw, otherwise you can just leave them there, run them into melee, and let them get killed.
You're breaking up there.
That was probably because I was loading up OBS Studio to record our wonderful attempts.
I was wondering, because we were really close last week, is it worth, because we were only getting 2 images up, I think. Maybe just kill the first image, ignore the second, and see if we can burn through.
I don't think that works.
The
at
images are dangerous because they duplicate all the abilities, so we'll get frozen twice as
all.
fast.
That's right. You die almost
Okay.
immediately if you keep images up. It's pretty brutal.
But I think
Well, I was just...
we'll probably
I was
have
just-
1 cycle of freezing, and it will be pretty quick.
Okay, we'll try it that way. I was just thinking if her health is close to the same as the health of the image, it doesn't make sense.
If we're at 6% and an image is just spawned, then we'll just burn her.
She dies at 5%. I would hope we would do that.
It's 4.5, right? I think.
Oh, is it?
I heard 5.5.
No. Well, maybe we'll do single digits.
It's definitely something and a half to be obnoxious.
It's 5.5.
5. But we'll play it safe. No reason to overextend and
Rira,
Okay. Are we gonna
what are you
try
doing?
to pull Jaina
What the
over
fuck's
to the
on your
image
head?
for cleave, or
yes,
Efficient.
we'll be trying to do that. But everybody should be switching to the image immediately anyway, and don't like try to run with the boss or
Have you ever figured out what music you're gonna select?
no, it
Oh
depends
my
on the length of
god,
the kill.
You just watch it and then
JKM.
it comes
The
to you.
Mechatork was horrific.
Can someone pass me a flask?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
open.
Yeah, I thought for Conclave that like my ears were having an aneurysm.
Oh, did we run out of? Did we put the cauldron up already?
Oh my
Yes.
god,
We're
Backsheesh.
trying to
Backsheesh,
blasphemy.
what's wrong with you?
I think we know. Open trade with with me, Backsheesh. I have one.
I would like to request that the next soundtrack is by Hanson.
Oh my god. Mbop?
I
Mbop?
mean, does
No.
Rira know some other songs they did? I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I heard they did Dolly and Dot.
No.
Oh yeah,
Already is
that,
an advantage
yeah,
for
use
him.
that on continuous
Someone
loop.
please remix Dolly and Dot and Mbop right now.
That's torture.
I would listen to it for like 6 hours straight.
5, 4,
Oh, we don't have Savash.
2, 1. The sea answers my call.
The deck is rigged to
Set charge. Freezing blast.
Someone get the other barrel, please.
I got it.
Freezing blast. Set charge.
Run those into melee.
Freezing blast.
Rings coming soon.
I will freeze you where you stand. Searing touch. Searing pitch. Searing pitch. I hope you don't mind. Cold. Time war. Searing touch. Freezing blast.
Marines are landing.
All healer cooldowns activate.
Set charge.
Did we all blow him?
Yes.
I have some left.
Chanta was the only pragmatic one.
Rings coming soon, and then use avalanche to clear the crossbow in the back that's on fire.
Searing pitch.
I get shoved off the boat.
Searing pitch.
Lols.
Searing pitch. I will freeze you where you
I'm going
stand.
through the middle.
Her corpse is back up here if you want to get her.
Freezing blast. Searing pitch.
Please do pick up Nina. Okay, never mind.
More Marines.
Oh, I just got knocked off the boat. But I can't be res because it knocked me right back on. Not for a minute.
Searing touch.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
She's at 61. Be ready to jump in and reset your stack.
Entering pitch.
Assuming we don't get intermission before Shanta meets her res.
You really think
Oops.
I've been
Yeah.
running, Captain?
It's okay. We'll practice.
I lured you
Yeah,
into
2
Remember,
minutes.
waters.
don't get hit by
Out
shit.
here, you have no hope of escape.
And we're going to the left, correct?
Yes.
Chilling touch. It's time we finish this.
Come back over by this. Over here,
Ray.
over here, this ordinance.
Chilling touch. Chilling touch. Tide moves against you. I hope you don't mind the cold.
Nobody hit it.
Oh, this is annoying.
Come over here by. Is X that we're killing, correct?
Yes.
Ice ball.
Good,
I was
good.
getting rid of a marine, so I was late getting off the boat, and the wall went up, and I didn't make it into the arena.
Cannons fire.
Kill that ordinance.
Chilling touch. Glacial ray.
This is gonna hurt.
You will be
Yes.
washed away. Ice ball.
Diamond.
Yep. Orange is last.
I will freeze you where you stand. Chilling touch. All weapons open fire. Chilling touch. Glacial ray. Chilling touch. Ice ball.
Gotta blow the ordnance and then we'll get them frozen.
Chilling touch.
Very
The
nice.
tide moves against you.
Uh-oh, Brasmastoid.
Glacial ray.
We not have a restroom.
We don't, but we're just practicing. Right now, you guys have 5 stacks if you haven't gotten hit by anything, so you can probably delay that barrel. We can delay that barrel longer. Go ahead and stand in an ice or something, I guess, now. I don't know if that wipes you. You'll probably just get frozen like the wall phase. You can stand in the ray.
Oh,
Next to the
realizing.
outsides.
Yeah, why before she does it? Because I think if we just all naturally die, it'll reset on away, but right away. But if we get frozen, she'll have to do a whole emote.
Stand in the...
Chilling touch. Ice ball.
It's okay, Tejas has it.
The cannons fire.
Not this time.
Beware. Beware.
I know it's rather early in the raid, but could we get a Jeeves?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Just to show how ignorant I am and I can be yelled at. What should we be baiting out?
You mean what DBM's telling you to bait?
Yeah.
It's the glacial ray, so she'll target a random person for that. So if you're clever, you would like kind of aim that towards the outsides of the room or something. But we're not really bothering with it. It's probably too hectic as is with people positioning everywhere. You can't really reliably point it anywhere.
Okay.
I mean, we got fucked by it that time, so you definitely should be doing them again.
I'm trying not point it into the group.
It's mainly just don't put on the barrel, because that was what happened for the first barrel. Was that it got covered in ice and you can't really stand near it.
Oh, cool. Malchazar with a fish head.
Oh my god.
Ideally, you want to position yourself so that the boss is it's like boss. The center of the room is behind the boss as you face the boss. So your back is to a wall, and so that way the ray just kind of harmlessly flies off the edge of the platform.
When I'm saying that, I'm talking about generally speaking, the raid needs to move over toward the side where the barrel is. So if you end up being frozen, when the barrel's blown up, you will be released. That's all I meant. You don't have to like stand right on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you actually don't want to stand on it because the people with broadside are going to drop it there.
Yeah.
And but P1 seemed fine. Actually, before we start, Tejas, do you feel like taking on an important job?
Oh, sure.
Yep. So when the intermission happens, what you can do is you can jump 180, disengage off the boat. That'll get you a big head start. And then you have tracking on, so you can track humanoids and see where Jaina is, and you can also use the little frozen orb things to get the direction. And then once you kind of know what direction you're going and you're getting into a dense area of the orbs, you can turtle cheetah combo and just sprint through them and absorb all of them. And once you're in range of counter shot, you cancel aura aspect of the turtle and then you interrupt her.
Okay, I will give that a shot.
Who interrupted it this last time?
Rasmus.
Yeah, I can do it. I'm just gonna be a little bit slow.
Yeah, he's a Death Knight, so
because
it's
I'm
very
a
at the
fatty.
time.
Zitter doesn't
That's
have
not-
If I had a range interrupt, I could do it every time. I just don't.
That wasn't that slow.
Did anybody give Zitter a Vantage rune?
Zutter, god damn it.
What? It's fine.
Somebody
only
give
one.
Zutter a advantage.
Tanks don't need versatility.
I know, right?
I was like the last one to die anyway. Come on.
No.
Yeah, seriously, what good are these Vantis runes? What do I need with versatility?
That was Feign Death Chaos, actually. But we'll manage. I like your spirit. I'm down to 3 gem slots now.
I love a girl.
Why? So what you're saying is you just got new gear that didn't have gem slots, so you don't have to worry about it?
I did.
Why do you upgrade your gear? What's the purpose of that?
The number is higher.
So, why are you doing this? Why are you tempting fate?
Yeah.
Like, you're right. I won't take upgrades anymore.
I won't.
I'll just
when you
put
decide, when you,
greens on
decide you
and
don't want them, that's when your mythic chest starts dropping stuff that is really good for you.
Ah, see, this is a gambling technique. That's why he's doing it.
He's out metaing the meta.
That's right.
Reverse psychology.
He's doing reverse psychology on the game.
If you complain about the trinkets that don't drop for you, you'll never get them.
You have to be like, I don't want that trinket.
I'm totally sure that the game is eavesdropping on us.
No, that's the NSA.
Are we waiting for somebody or
And Alexa.
1 minute full timer?
That's not enough time. Hold on.
Every time you bitch about
Was
it,
Savage
it's up 6
saying,
seconds.
Tay,
he couldn't come?
Tay, drop down a second.
No, it's... Oh my god.
It's gossip time.
I want
We
to know
have
the
30
gossip.
seconds, so.
Just all drop down with them.
Yeah, seriously.
Everybody who's
Savash
anybody
left because
knows that
Zetter wouldn't use the
Savash is a
Mantis room.
murderer.
Let's be talking about them when they come back.
Yes.
I think it was. I think it was Alice Sim's refusal to use gems.
Who's LSM?
LMS.
I agree. I was
I feel like
Alice Sims?
And that guy. Shit.
Unless I'm the new drug.
Set charge. Freezing blast. I will freeze you where you stand.
Like Chet just got pooped on.
I mean, there's nothing else I could do.
Freezing blast. Set charge. Set charge. Freezing blast.
Okay.
Looks like some barrels exploded. Rings coming soon. Drop the avalanche in the back left. There's a crossbow on.
Searing pitch.
Remember, just stand in the fire.
Pitch. Searing pitch.
Alright, here comes the avalanche. Clear that crossbow for us, please.
Which? Who's
way
dropping
back.
avalanches on us?
Can we restart? Can we restart, please?
Oh, we would use too
Everybody
many.
jump off.
Alright.
Someone was. I'm pretty sure someone was frozen in
Or
whatchamacallit.
disconnected.
Set charge. Set charge. Freezing blast.
That's why you stand in the fire, so you're not frozen and potentially have avalanche.
Now, we had a barrel issue on that one.
Yeah, two of them went off at the beginning. It's fine, we'll just pay better attention to the back. Most people are going to be in the front anyway, so it's just me and whoever wants to be heroically shooting crossbows.
Yeah, the melee barrels usually get taken care of.
Remember, if you're being chased by a marine, take it up to the melee stack. I saw some just kind of meandering around in the range.
Adult napper.
It's gone forever.
Purely ironic if you got adult napped.
You're wishing that he got kidnapped? Like,
No, I think he would be kidnapped.
Good news.
Backsheesh.
I'm obviously
I
being
hope-
facetious.
I hope Backsheesh was the victim of violent felon.
Okay.
Alright.
Maybe I wish you were, Buck.
Gee,
Don't say that to her. There's too many of her clients.
That's true.
I got one that might. He's a sovereign citizen. He got really mad that I didn't raise the point of error that he
Let me
never
tell you
consented to
How do you have a
jurisdiction.
sovereign citizen as a client?
Let me tell you something.
Good point.
She does criminal law. She defends criminal. I'll tell you right now, I am
Hey.
by far the most likely person to be killed by a client because I do family law. I'm just
Oh
telling
yeah, definitely.
These people are fucking
Alleged
psychotic.
criminals, Tay. They're alleged criminals.
Okay,
Feel
sure.
bad. Feel
They're
bad
alleged
about my
families too.
They're upstanding citizens.
No, they're
Make some
actually
mistakes.
not when she does them because she does appeals. So it's already been adjudicated.
Fair.
Chance, are you here?
She traded places with Adult Napper.
It's her
I
brother-in-law.
have grand hopes for tonight.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
Okay,
All right.
everybody's ready to count down.
Take
We're
the
on-
damn skull off my head.
Are you off of Team VR?
What have I done? What have I done?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For the Alliance!
I will sever your soul from your
Enemy vessel! Freezing blast. Set charge. I will freeze you where you stand!
These fucking chat bubbles.
Freezing blast.
charge is set.
Set charge.
Oh,
Run that into melee chanter.
Freezing blast.
Can you pop a Kunda?
I can.
Here comes the ring.
I will freeze you where you stand! Searing pitch. Searing pitch. Searing pitch. Searing pitch.
If you get the avalanche, let's clear up the middle a bit.
I hope you don't mind the cold. Searing pitch. You will be washed away!
Mira.
Time war.
Marines are landing.
Set charge. Searing pitch. Freezing blast.
Ring's coming.
Freeze you where you stand. Searing pitch. Searing pitch.
Enemy vessel off the starboard side.
Let's clear the. If you get avalanche, go to the back and get those crossbows.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Zoto's got it.
Freezing blast.
Marines are landing.
Searing pitch. Set charge.
68.
Set charge.
Barrels in the back.
Freezing blast.
Just at 62, be ready to get in a fire.
I will freeze you where you stand. Searing pitch.
You should be in a fire already now anyway.
Searing pitch.
Everyone who's
this is
currently
good.
frozen,
Okay.
You really think I've been running,
Oh my god. What?
Chilling touch.
Give it a roll, Teja. We'll try to immediately pop the
We all have 5 stacks.
barrel.
He just ran away from us dead. This is really bad.
Yeah.
He has no health.
Nope, there we go.
I got it.
Aw, I believed in you.
Glacial ray.
I'm gonna
Glacial
get
Ray,
the
watch it.
It was a bad. Yeah, it was my fault.
Chilling touch.
It's clear. Blow up the barrel.
Where you stand.
Get over by this
Barrels.
barrel.
Chilling touch.
Clear.
We're gonna go to purple next. Watch out for the little ice things coming out. Barrel's about to explode.
Cannons fire!
This one we want to skip. Raise on the middle. Alright, this broadside we're gonna leave it on the boss and break this barrel next.
Shanta?
Yes.
Get her out.
Chilling touch.
If you don't have broadside, get out of the middle. Or get out of the barrel.
Ice fall.
Watch out for the ice wall.
Let's blow up the barrel. It'll break everyone.
Chilling touch.
And then get the stragglers out on the edges.
You don't mind. Cold.
Get this barrel. Quick.
The barrel's about to go off. Get out of the middle.
Glacial ray.
Raise on the group.
Why did we think the barrel was about to go off?
He blew up a different barrel already. Orange is the last one, so let's not break it yet.
There's a pet on it. It's gonna break.
God damn it.
Taymat's guardian is killing me.
This fucking bitch.
Alright, it's up. Go ahead and break out that ice block that's out of the...
Taunt in 5 seconds.
Barrel's blowing up soon.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
Alright, get up against... Don't be against the wall. But point this ray towards the outside. Watch where it's turning. We're safe from icefall.
I hope you don't mind. Cold. Chilling touch. Washed away. I will freeze you where you stand.
Wall.
Chilling touch.
Get the elemental and cleave off of it.
Waterfall falling.
Or not.
And we got her.
Yeah, but we did it too fast.
Oh, we didn't drop our stack.
We did, but we just should be killing the elemental. All this damage that we're doing right now is wasted. I don't know.
Water bolt falling. Chilling touch.
Alright, let's practice our orb soaking. Get up really close. But don't be in front of the boss.
Get the ice blocks out.
Orb of Frost group, soaking group, get in the orb and follow it.
Prismatic image.
On image.
Chilling touch.
Ice blocks, get them out.
Glacial red. You will be washed away. Cannons fire. Ice fall. Prismatic
Images.
Chilling touch. Crystalline dust.
Get on that image. Orb group, get on that orb, and we're gonna soak this and it'll hopefully get frozen.
think most of us already up frozen.
Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somehow I got extra stack.
Well, that's gonna explode and give us some extra.
Chilling touch. Chilling touch. Chilling dust.
Yeah.
The warmth of the sun. Prismatic image. Glacial ray. Cannons fire! Ice fall. Crystalline dust.
A double ice ball.
Ortha frost. Crystalline dust. Prismatic image.
I'll take care of it.
Crystalline dust. Crystalline
I have faith.
The tide moves
Oh, I'm frozen, but don't worry, my... Oh, look! He's tanking her!
Glacial ray.
Beware of me.
Thank you, Troth.
Well, thank you.
Alright. I forgot to mark the tanks, but that'll help with getting out of the frontal cone.
Hey, do both ret pallies have wisdom on someone?
I do. I got it on Tay.
I think you're both doing
I
Tay.
had it on Tay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tay wanted them both.
Thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For Colterus!
Enemy vessel off I hope you don't mind, Cole.
The guns. Freezing blast.
It's in the raid.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Set charge.
Oh well. I tried to be brave. Get the crossbows on the right side, one in the back's on fire. You're gonna need 3 more shots.
Would you please res him?
Rings coming.
Or marks are
Searing
different
pitch.
things by DVR or
Searing
something.
device.
Freeze you where you
Searing
stand.
pitch.
Fire
Searing
shot.
pitch.
Their vessel is bound for the deep.
Searing
I will
pitch.
freeze you where you
Alright,
stand.
clear these fires, please.
Time war.
Colter and Colony
Chilling
on
touch.
both sides.
Ooh, can you get that crossbow?
Alright, we're down 2 people. Should we just reset?
Yeah.
Freezing blast. Chilling touch.
I love seeing that Demon Hunter just glide right off to her death into the water.
Very
It's very
graceful.
calmly. It's very
Set
soothing.
charge. Blast. Set charge.
What have you given, Tay?
I jumped right off,
Beware.
and it's not as graceful when a big fucking Tauren jumps off a boat.
Cannonball.
Yeah, that's a good description. Who keeps preparing these garbage feasts?
But it's gold tusk breakfast. Breakfast of champions.
It sounds like a Fleetwood Mac song.
Wait, isn't that the end with all the dead people?
I don't think anybody in
Alternative
Like-
life.
Or is that the one with all the
Everybody in
horny
Fleetwood
people?
Mac is still alive. No, okay, that wasn't what you're asking. Okay.
I wouldn't eat a breakfast from any dead people.
Is it Gold Shower? That's the one with the horny people in it, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Probably don't want to eat that breakfast either.
They have very good
Look,
mayonnaise.
I have.
A buffet spread.
There's a gold store. I logged on to at Final Fantasy 14 for 5 seconds last night, and there was 3 people taking their clothes off to me because I rolled a female Makote. I'm like,
Well,
are you? Jesus
I mean,
Christ!
Maybe that's a you problem.
4, 3,
I mean,
1.
ask Kel. It was ridiculous.
I don't think they were
When you
taking their
do it-
clothes off at you. I think that was mostly just what they were wearing.
No, they took them off. They weren't. They were wearing clothes, and then all of a sudden everybody was naked.
You never get invited to those parties.
Freezing blast.
New Marines are landing.
What the hell?
Charge. Chilling touch.
I got blown into the stack and then blown off the boat. 2 hits of throw.
What the hell?
Okay, let's do this one more time. Goodbye.
Once more.
Over the side.
The thing that knocks you off is the
Beast is still
cannonball
up.
landing.
Everybody
Yeah,
jump
the
off.
fires.
Beast is up. Jump off.
No, I think in theory I was knocked off by the freezing
come
blast,
on.
except that I was number 1 not in front of her and number 2 like 10 feet off to the
Ice
side.
blocked.
Ruby killed our breakfast buffet.
This is a nice
See?
line
The
of
beast
dead
is
people.
still up. Grab it.
Oh, I got it.
Not quite a long
It
time.
wasn't going to have enough charges for everyone.
Okay, LMS, are you handling all the cannons? Because I was doing.
Does it have
port
charge?
You
calculations.
you should be redundantly covering the left one anyways. So I happen to be near them at that time, but you should be running to all of them.
Okay, I'm
Because
wasting a
we need
lot
you
of.
in the
I'm
back.
wasting a lot of cycles of damage doing that.
Yeah, but we need you in the back anyway to cover the barrels, because if there's only the 2 of us back then and the Marines drop off, then you need to be out of range anyway for that.
Okay. Just
Look at all those skeletons.
I like the in-line arrangement of them. That was-
Yeah, it's very well thought out.
We've worked hard on it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For Colterus!
I will freeze you where you stand.
Set charge. Freezing blast.
Freezing blast on the raid. There was a marine and hitting someone.
If that's what they do.
I will freeze you where you stand.
I'll take it once the ice goes away.
Searing pitch.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Searing blast. Searing pitch.
Enemy vessel off our port side. Give them a taste of our cannons.
I'll get the back crossbow on this left side ones. Just go for it.
Don't shoot too soon. Now.
Freezing blast.
New ones are landing.
Set charge. Set charge. Freezing blast.
Akunda, you're targeted.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Back left crossbow's on fire, so this avalanche run it into the.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Set freezing charge. Blast. Searing touch.
Well, you cleared all of them except the crossbow.
Cool tyrants on the starboard side.
Freezing blast. Searing pitch.
65.
The deck is rigged to
Set charge.
Can we get Zephyrs up?
No.
Minute and 31.
What?
Freeze you where you stand.
Minute and 31 till you can be rest.
1%, get in a fire. Don't get hit by the bombard.
I will freeze you where you stand.
What's the timer at? Never mind.
Minute.
We're fucked.
Never.
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape. It's time we finish this.
Move over to X slowly.
Broadside here or
Glacial
Akunda?
Ray.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm having trouble
I
finding
hope
Mark.
you don't mind the cold.
Can we get over here?
She's casting. She's
She
spam
doesn't
casting.
like to move ever.
Ice fall.
You want me to put it on the explosive
All
here?
weapons, open fire!
This might sting.
Get the barrel.
Goodbye.
The tide moves against you.
Glacial ray.
My ice block is in that fire and it's not freeing me.
Ice fall.
And I'm gonna try different markers for the tanks this time and see if it is better. Go ahead and wipe really quick and let's do one more pull and then break.
Okay, so question. So I looked around, I turned around and didn't see X, but if I look at
Everybody
the
just come
melee
stack
and
up, please.
yeah.
The tide moves
So the strategy there is when we get off the boat, if you're not one of the interrupters, which is basically just the tanks at this point in Teja, then you should be going to X already anyways, and it's on the left side of the room as we enter it. And you should wait there for the tanks to bring the bus over to you.
Ice fall.
Okay. Head right to X.
Yes. Everybody, if you're not an interrupter, you should be heading to X immediately.
You don't have to stand right on it, but
But
X
not
is
if you have
where
broadside, correct?
You want to be between X and the outside of the outside wall of the room.
here's what X is. Listen to me.
You
X
want
is a barrel. X is the first barrel we need to break out.
Right.
If you have broadside, you do bring it to X because that will break the cover, and then we can DPS down the. If you, when we're saying everybody run over to X, you run over to that general area because you want to be near there when the first barrel is broken, because when the fire comes up, it will clear your stacks. So if you get frozen, you want to be frozen in the general area of it. You don't necessarily want to stand on top of it, because we talked about that a little bit before. If everybody's stacked on top of it, you'll be standing inside of a broadside, and or if she aims the thing at you. Do you know what I mean? So just go over there, generally speaking.
Yeah. Okay. Don't put the boss and you in line with the bomb, because if they target you, she's going to put her ray right over top.
There's a Jeeves up repair.
Thank you.
So
Can one of the warlocks provide cooking?
yeah, I'm wondering if we lose a DPS in phase 1, let's not necessarily res them, because if we lose a healer afterwards, we can't res them, and we kind of need the healers.
Although we do need the DPS to break down the wall.
Yeah,
I mean, we
but
might as well res them just
We
for
can live without one, and
We need to get through phase 1 with
nobody has to
everyone.
die, basically. Yeah.
And the only things that'll really kill you here are getting knocked off, basically. There's no like single spike of crazy damage unless you're standing in like 3 avalanches. So the things you have to dodge are the glacial ray and the fire circles when they're first landing. We did a good job last time when we first did the boss. Everybody was living through phase 1, so you focus on
Probably doesn't
living.
matter, but if emceeing the first 2 Marines is making anything harder, you guys don't have to do it. We can kill those.
yeah, none of the Marines. I mean, they die so fast with.
I'm not
Jeeves.
worried about Marines almost ever. I just am not.
We just
they
just
take a
as
while
long
to
as
kill,
people,
so I like the MC.
they
It's
die
really only worth it if you can get them as they're landing before they put their barrel, because that costs the most time. It's better off you're just using your globals to not die. Chantar, are you here?
Yep.
Let's pull.
Tanks aren't marked, by the way.
I'll give you something else when you transition.
3, 2, 1.
For Colteris!
Freezing blast.
It's left side first. I'll get the front one.
Freeze you where you stand!
Freezing blast.
Don't stand in those.
Set charge. Freezing blast.
First ring's coming soon.
I will freeze you where you stand!
Searing pitch. Searing pitch. Searing pitch.
On the starboard side! I hope you don't mind the cold.
Time war. Freezing blast.
Marines are landing.
Set charge.
We've got a crossbow on fire in the front right.
Searing pitch.
And the back right. You're gonna get some extra bombardment, so keep an eye out.
Freezing blast.
Here comes the next salvo. After this next ring, you're gonna have to clear a lot with the avalanche.
Ring of ice. Searing pitch. Searing pitch.
Enemy vessel up
Freezing blast.
Give them a taste of our cannons. I
Searing
will
pitch.
freeze you where you stand.
Avalanche is up.
Chilling touch.
66.
Next salvo's landing. Marines are down, they're setting down bombs.
Searing pitch. Searing pitch.
61%. Go ahead and reset your stack.
Cat rooted.
Hard vessels on the horizon. You have no
You got one stack.
run. Ice weak. You really think I've been running, Captain?
Okay, don't get hit by tornadoes or the shit on the way in.
Impossible. I lured
If
you
you're not
into
interrupting,
open
go to
waters, 'cause
X
out here,
on the
you
left
have
side.
No hope of escape.
Chilling touch.
It's time we
Chilling touch. Glacial ray.
I will freeze
Here it
you
is.
where you stand.
Go ahead and
Please
break
get
the
me out
barrel.
before I die.
Watch the timer on the barrel. We're going to move to purple next.
Ice fall.
Watch the ice fall, it's going straight through the barrel. Get out of the barrel now.
Cannons fire.
Slowly make our way over to purple, but you can break it with this next broadside, but don't kill it yet. You should have your back to the wall.
Glacial ray.
Ray's coming. Take this broadside and break the barrel.
Chilling touch. Ice fall.
Let's pop the barrel.
Don't fear me.
Chilling touch.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Chilling touch.
Watch the barrel timer. Let's get out.
Weapons, open fire.
You don't have to break this one yet, but you can if you want. Let's hold off on the barrel a little bit though.
Glacial ray. Ice fall. Arctic ground.
Icefall, watch.
Blow her up.
Tvath, it's on you. Move out of that.
Chilling touch. Chilling touch.
Whatever I was supposed to do, I didn't do it. Sorry.
You ran into it rather than away from it.
Be ready
Blow
to
her
get
up.
out of the explosion. Position yourself for the wall. Ray's coming soon. Don't point it at the wall.
Glacial ray.
You like that?
That's fine.
I
On the
will
wall.
freeze you where you stand.
Get on the
Kill the-
elemental first.
Elemental cleave off of the elemental to Thanos. Okay, kill Nathanos.
Get all the way up against the back of the safe area.
Waterfall falling.
What are you waiting for?
When it hits 100 energy, get out. It's gonna Frost Nova.
Waterfall falling. Chilling touch.
Better?
Alright, get up close against the boss. Group 4, be ready to soak the first orb. And don't get hit by this first ray.
Orb of frost.
Orb is coming up. Group 4, get in it, everybody else out.
Chilling touch.
And then we run with it. Good.
Take the broadsides out.
Prismatic image.
Image is coming.
Crystalline dust.
It's next to her.
Blow it up.
Frozen, get me out.
Get the ice block. We're good.
Crystalline dust.
Ray's coming soon. Break Zutter out.
Partial ray.
Ray's coming.
Watch the shard.
Chilling touch. Ice fall. Crystalline
I'm
dust.
in.
Prismatic image.
Run that out.
Chilling
Next.
Chilling touch. Orb of frost.
Orb of Frost is coming, so group again.
Ground.
Just next round.
Crystalline dust.
Let's break people out. The image is way off to the side.
Crystalline dust.
Frozen.
We got 2 reses.
DPS.
Glacial ray.
I need blocked. I need. Oh well.
Res someone.
The tide moves against you.
Ad's dead.
Prismatic
Get
image.
tanks up if they're dead.
Res that are.
Crystalline dust.
New image up.
Ice
It's
fall.
been the same place as the old one.
Orb of frost.
There's orbs coming. Everybody soak this one.
Chilling touch. Crystalline dust.
Do you have another res if someone can?
Chilling touch.
Save it for a tank dying. Or a healer dying.
Crystalline dust.
Alright.
Chilling touch. The tide moves against prismatic image.
All your healers present.
Image is up too.
Glacial ray.
It's 10%. It's a new best.
Crystalline dust. The tide moves against you. Beware.
It seems like it's using all the markers. I don't know if we can. We'll just have to do it positionally. Yeah, we'll just have a steady direction.
Break time.
Yes.
That was very nice, though.
Yeah, I mean, if we come out of the boat and get to the wall clean,
We did. We did. It was good.
This is to see who's back.
Bunch of people need to reflask.
I'll put
Oh,
down
thank
another
you.
cauldron
Yay.
as soon as everybody's here.
Yeah, I had 10 minutes left at the start of the poll, so I saved my flask for after the break. Thanks for the reminder.
Okay.
The cauldron is down.
Thank you, sir.
And please, everybody, take 2 because we aren't going to use them all because people had left over from the first one.
Well, there's not enough for everybody to take 2.
I mean, some of us aren't going to need to take 2.
Yeah, some of us don't have room.
I missed.
Chant is back. Food's still up. JKM, are you not eating too?
Thought I got the last one, but I guess not. Maybe I was fasting.
In
But everyone's
solidarity with
ready.
the
Resurrect, you're a little too tight.
It's all of those BC gems.
Alright, that's for the poll.
67% of the druids are missing.
Baksheesh.
He's running
here.
around.
Go ahead and pull.
Dude, yeah.
Just doesn't know how to click yes.
It must be a club
5,
night.
4,
It's really hard.
3, 2, 1.
For Colterus! I will freeze you where you stand!
Freezing blast. It's going down the raid.
Raid.
Sorry, I lost the track of what we were talking about here. What did I just get signed up for?
Nothing.
Chilling touch.
You're fine.
This year's top model.
Set charge.
Barrels are down.
What just happened?
Freezing blast. Searing pitch. Freezing blast.
I will freeze you where you stand!
Searing touch. Searing pitch. Searing
I
pitch.
hope you don't mind the cold.
Let's clear the middle.
Time warp. Freezing blast.
Enemy vessel off the starboard side! Man the guns!
Chilling touch. Searing touch.
Sure.
Set charge. Set charge.
A fine shot! I will freeze you where you stand!
Make sure you dispel people who are frozen so they can stand in the fire.
Pitch.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Chilling touch.
$66.
Freezing blast.
Go ahead and burn her and use this one fire patch that's next to her to clear your stacks. Go ahead and clear now.
Hard vessels on the horizon! You have nowhere left to run, Ice Witch! You really think I've been running, Captain? Impossible! I lured you into open waters, because out here, you have no hope of escape.
Go to red if you're not interrupting.
Chilling touch.
It's time we finish this.
Don't be in line with the barrel.
I will freeze you where you stand!
Blow it up.
Chilling touch.
Thanks, Spike.
Got you.
Chilling touch. Ice ball.
Barrels up. Watch the timer.
Cannons fire!
Get out of the barrel. Let's make our way over to purple.
Glacial ray.
Use the next broadside to clear this barrel. Everyone else give him some room.
Ice ball. Chilling touch.
Icefall's gonna come through where we're standing, so be up against the wall. Barrel's exploding. All right. Let's clear stacks.
All weapons, open fire!
Get out of the barrel.
Glacial ray.
Watch out for Ray.
Ice fall.
The barrel's already clear, so just take these broadsides wherever you. Don't want to break it too early though.
Stop hitting the barrel.
Chilling touch.
Off.
Probably blow it now.
Chilling touch.
Alright, we're probably gonna get another ray of frost or glacial ray before. So don't point it at the wall.
Barrel exploding.
Here's Ray. Alright, perfect.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Remember, cleave off the elemental.
Waterfall falling.
Get up against the back.
Waterfall falling. Waterfall falling.
What are you waiting for? Finish
Get out from the elemental.
Waterfall falling. Chilling touch.
We're gonna let's try to tank her facing the outside wall at all times, and everybody else be on the inside of the room face. All right, group 4, be ready to soak the orb when it comes up.
Orb of frost.
Everyone else get out.
Any healer needed an interview?
Prismatic image.
Image is coming. It's pretty far away. Everybody switch.
Image.
Get Brasmus out as soon as we...
Crystalline dust. Glacial
Ray's
ray.
coming. Where's it facing? Get out.
Chilling
Be close in.
cannons fire.
Group 4, let's go ahead and get frozen. Actually, no, get the image first.
Chilling touch. Chilling touch. Orb of frost.
Everybody should be switched on the image.
Get up or deck
We'll
her up.
break out the ice block.
Crystalline dust.
We get Zephyr up.
Yeah, get Zephyr's up.
Or get me out of the ice block would help too.
Yeah, I'm blocked, so we didn't kill the image in time, so we're fucked.
It's a dodgy timings. I think trying to get 2 frozen orbs with one team is a little bit
Prismatic image.
dodgy.
Glacial ray.
It's orb and then add, right?
Open fire.
I think so.
So let's do orb, kill the ad, and then get frozen, since that's a downtime between when the next ad, and then when the second ad comes up, we want to have the
Orb of frost.
team broken out.
Beware of me.
Can we draw the Jeeves, please?
Drink some water, bud.
Walk it off.
does the crystalline dust look like? Is there a way to avoid it?
There's no. It's just an instant cast, so you just need to not be in front of her when she casts. We tried marking the tanks, but the marks keep getting wiped by add-on. But generally speaking, we're gonna try to tank with her facing the outside of the room, and then you just need to not be between her and the outside, and it should be okay. Once, like, if tanks start getting frozen and stuff, though, it's gonna be dodgy. So that's why it's important to break out tanks in the ice block first.
Desires mean nothing. You are acolytes of the Master now, and you will serve the cause without question.
If everything works correctly, the tanks will get frozen just by nature of the mechanic, and they'll get frozen the most often, so breaking them out is top. And then the group 4 will get frozen on purpose once, and then the rest of the raid will probably get frozen once. So if you do everything correctly, you should only get, and you're not a tank, you should only get frozen once in this fight. There's enough, all the sources of frost damage are avoidable enough to where that should be the ideal.
And it's also ideal that everybody do inappropriate touching when you're about to get frozen, because
Yes.
it's better to be
Stacked.
getting people in a
should be stacked for everything.
So,
except if you
I'm
get
happy to report
like,
we
the
have
broadside
succeeded in
and
rerouting our
one
flagships.
other
I
effect
agree with
Way
that.
ahead of schedule, yet again. This has allowed us to improve our USPs by 90%.
Yeah, I noticed we had the big white circles right at the end there, and the boss was right in the middle of them, which didn't help too much. But oh well, I don't think we're going to get them at that point.
Who among you is devoted?
This meeting of the Assembly of Iron.
Yeah, I'd also suggest if you're second potting, you should actually save your second pot until after we've dealt with the elemental, because we're getting that wall down and that phase pretty good with just the lust.
Yeah, the wall is not a problem at all.
I didn't even notice. Did we use bloodlust sometime?
We did, and we had a good execution up until the barrel went off at the right time, and until the last phase, everybody was alive. So we just need to keep repeating that.
You cannot hide from me.
Set charge. Freezing blast.
Left ship first.
I will freeze you where you stand. The tide moves against you.
I was possessing a marine and it died, and I died.
Freezing blast.
You got hit by
You
avalanche.
had avalanche on you.
Yeah, that's why I say it's not worth it.
If you die in the Matrix, you die in real life.
There's a marine in the back targeting someone.
I got him.
Freezing blast.
Ring of Frost is coming soon.
Oh, shit.
Chilling touch.
Can we restart?
Yes.
Please.
Enemy vessels off the starboard side. Man the guns. I hope you don't mind.
Those bosses dying at once. Ridiculous.
You gotta wait for Melissa. Oh, there we go.
She was frozen.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we should just, especially the first set, just don't bother emptying him.
It's probably more trouble than it's worth, unless you're super quick with the trigger finger. And you're able to keep your own body in sight while you're doing it, so that you know that you need to cancel the cast if you're targeted.
Yeah. Well,
I've been
you
doing
really
it right
gotta-
along. Just that was the first time it had happened.
It's very rare, but when it happens, you just take like 4 shots to the face and then you die.
Fall over, yeah.
It's what avalanche is it's a huge white swirly that goes under your feet and it hits you, and it hits you 4 times in a row. So you have to keep running, and it, you know what I mean? It keeps distributing.
That's
it,
9
so
out of every 10.
You can't just stand there for it. That's the avalanche cast.
Might as
so
well
are
let
we
the
Are we focusing the Marines at the beginning then?
Just cleave them.
They'll
fast.
die. Me and the
focus
Paladins
Jaina.
will kill them. Don't worry.
That's blatant bike chat erasure.
And bike Chen.
Oh,
Five,
whatever. It's fine.
4, 3.
He's just standing there, slapping him really hard.
Not if I have aggro.
Set charge. Freezing blast.
I hope you don't mind.
Ship's on the right first.
Freezing blast.
Barrels are landing.
Set charge.
Run the Marine into the mallet.
Freezing blast.
There's a lot
If it's
of
on me, I'm not
fire. There's a lot of fire on the right side of the ship and basically along the length of the ship, so that's where you should drop your avalanche. Rings coming, and then it'll be followed by avalanche.
Ring device.
Make sure you dispel people so that they can get in the fire.
Searing pitch. Searing pitch. Searing pitch.
Ship's coming on the left.
I will freeze you where you stand.
The deck is rigged to explode.
Set charge. Time warp. Freezing blast. Set charge.
God damn it, Rara.
Freezing blast.
Should I pick him up?
Yes.
It didn't return me to the ship though. Oh, you're overboard. Let's see if I can get you.
Why
Ring of
wouldn't
Ice
he
is
be on the
soon.
ship?
Nope, I can't get you. Sorry, dude.
It's fucking ludicrous.
Ludicrous speed.
It hates Prayer in particular.
Well, that's understandable.
Searing pitch.
I hope you don't
Searing
mind.
pitch.
Cold.
Freezing blast.
Why are you not on the fucking ship?
Set charge.
That good
Slacker.
drunk fell off.
Yes, but when you fall off the ship, it ports you back onto the ship.
Sometime.
Only and transmogrify myself, maybe that. I should write an angry letter and post it on the MMO champion forum.
I'm
62.
thinking about it, motherfucker.
It's the time.
Drop stacks.
Yeah, that's what it was actually, the transmorpher. I just shifted my position. I'm still off the ship, but
You really think I've been running, Captain? Impossible!
Go to red.
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape. It's time we
Don't get frozen.
Chilling touch. Glacial ray.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Arctic ground.
Okay, I know you're busy breaking the ice
Killing
blocks, but
touch.
break the ordnance.
Yeah, the ordnance will.
Ice fall.
Ice falls going through the middle of the room.
Cannons fire!
Get out of the barrel. We're going to purple next.
Glacial ray.
Ray. Get to purple and put your back to the wall.
Chilling touch.
Icefall's coming straight through, it looks like.
Ooh.
Oh. That was a weird looking circle.
I hope you don't mind.
Go ahead and die. Stay in the barrel or something.
The tide moves against all weapons. Open fire. Glacial ray. You will be washed away. Ice fall.
The legacy of storms shall not be undone.
I blame the ethereal transmogrifier for that. We just weren't ourselves.
Beware of me.
I keep
that ice
thinking
fall
I'm
was in a
Tay
weird
because I'm a
place.
Tauren.
But now we know what it looks like when it's like on the edge of the platform. Okay, so the big thing there is we need to reduce the unforced errors when we're trying to do the interrupt. If you're not doing the interrupt, which is most of us, right, you should be near X and only dodging the little ice things that come out. If one of those hits you, you get instantly frozen regardless of what your stacks are. And we had like 4 people get hit by it that time. And that's the only
Yeah.
thing you should be dodging if you're not an interrupter, which is basically everyone.
Go to X does not mean run to the X marker and stand on it. You need to go in the area of X, but look at the tornadoes and especially the little small ones that JKM was just talking about. LMS
Yeah,
was
those
just
are
talking about.
those are bad.
Well, they instantly freeze you, so you need to just dodge everything, and the room is cleared, and then you keep dodging, and yeah.
It takes too long for us to recover from that, and so it's just better. It's better we need to not have anyone die in phase 1 and not have anyone instantly get frozen during the transition, and then we're usually clean through phase 2 if that happens.
I blame Renera for that one.
You guys have to look at your feet. If there's a red circle underneath you, you have to get out of it.
The red circles also need a little more birth than you think. I think the impact is a little bit larger than the circle appears.
Let's start a new tradition and pick her down on the second to last pull of the night instead of last. That would be this one, by the way.
I don't know. If we die quickly, we can get 3 in. Challenge accepted.
11 seconds. Interesting.
It's faster to double tap
5,
1.
4, 3,
So
2,
efficient.
1.
Are you playing Arcane?
No.
He's an odd guy.
Ship's on the right for.
Set charge. Freezing blast. Set charge. Set charge.
Get those Marines into melee.
Freezing blast.
Ring of Ice is coming soon.
I will freeze you where you stand. Searing pitch. Searing pitch.
Boats on the left coming.
I hope you don't mind. Cold. blast.
New Marines landing.
Set charge. Searing pitch. Freezing blast.
They belong to the sharks now.
Well, next ring's coming soon.
Larissa, you can shapeshift out of being frozen.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't hurt.
It gives you stacks.
Searing pitch. Searing pitch. Searing pitch.
I hope you don't mind the cold. The starboard side.
Ship on the right, but let's see if we can just burn.
Freezing blast.
We've got one near the edge of the boat where we get off that we can use to clear our stacks before. But watch out for the bombardments.
It's gone.
We're fine. There's more.
Clear your stacks.
Set charge.
Stand in a fire.
Searing pitch.
Hard vessels on the horizon. You have nowhere left to run. Ice.
Alright. We're gonna work on dodging things near X.
Impossible.
Speed is down.
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
Okay, be careful as you're heading up to X here. You see the small things?
And they're not gonna go away when the phase starts. You have to keep dodging them now.
Chilling touch.
Don't run towards the boss, wait for her at X. Ray's coming through us.
You will be washed away.
Get Zephyr's up.
Freeze you
Yeah, it's
where
already
you
up.
stand.
Not accepting it.
Let's break the ice blocks near X.
No, break the ordnance.
I didn't know it was broken.
Ice fall. Chilling touch.
Cannons fire.
Be clearing your stacks, be ready to move out of the barrel. And let's slowly move to diamond. But we have enough stacks, we want to wait.
Glacial ray.
Ray's coming. Go ahead and clear it. You gotta put it on the barrel. Or not, you don't have to.
Fuck! Is it not able to be broken?
It's not, you're fine. Just don't get hit by anything.
Yes, we do.
It's gonna be frozen in a second.
I hope
If your
you don't
stacks are high,
mind
get
the
in
cold.
close.
Cannons fire.
Someone get on that thing.
Put that on the
Chilling
ordnance.
touch.
Siege Breaker needs to get out though.
Glacial ray.
Break the ordnance.
The tide moves against you.
Chilling touch. Fall.
Make sure you're getting inside and clearing your stacks.
Barrel.
Get out. This one's already clear, you don't have to drop one. Don't be actively attacking it.
No, it's tank on top of it then.
Next ray's coming.
Glacial ray. Chilling touch.
Let's break it now.
Ice chilling touch.
All weapons open.
We're about to get the transition. Here we go.
Freeze you where you stand.
If you get harder frost on you, just be away from the rest of the group.
Waterfall falling.
Get up against the back wall.
Waterfall falling. Waterfall falling.
Get out, get away from it for Frost Nova.
Waterfall falling. Chilling touch.
Should be interrupting it as soon as you get there.
I don't have my interrupt up.
Get up really close to the boss.
Stack, stack.
Over Frost, group 4 get in, everybody else out.
Don't be in front of her though.
Chilling touch.
We're gonna tanker facing the outside wall, so everybody else should be
Get
on the
those out.
outside of the room. Image is coming up.
Crystalline dust.
It's far away near X.
Everyone.
You gotta break out Zutter after range switchback. Get Zutter out.
Crystalline dust.
Right, get so that you're not in front of her facing the back wall.
Glacial ray.
Raise on the group. Let's go ahead and run in and get frozen now.
Chilling touch.
Group
Get
4
adult
get in,
member
get
up.
frozen.
Acid ground. Ice fall. Prismatic image.
Blow us out. Blow us up. The point of this is we get out, though.
Chilling touch. Crystalline dust.
Okay, so us getting frozen isn't helpful if we don't get broken out. Right?
Yeah,
It
well,
is.
an image came up right when you guys got frozen and
So we
started
just gotta,
obliterating everyone.
we gotta do it earlier then, I guess.
Crystalline dust.
Like deliberately stand in the ray or something?
No, you want to stand in the ice that the ray leaves behind. Or the ice fall leaves behind. I think what we'll do, we'll just... The timing of the first image... The orb is always first, and then we get an image followed by a tank getting frozen. So right after we break the tank out, we will all get frozen.
What's your stacks as we're going into that third barrel?
What are our stacks?
Yeah. How high are your stacks before we break that barrel?
We usually try to break it as people are...
Break the
as
barrel?
We
You mean
pass like
before
10
the
or
last
12.
phase?
For group 4, I'm just thinking if we can do the
We can't do the
elemental-
barrel after. It goes away.
No, I'm not saying do the barrel after. I'm saying you guys don't take the barrel.
This
If you
No,
have-
I don't think
because we don't want to
No,
get
it
frozen.
takes too long. It takes too
Don't
long
reset
to
enemies.
kill everything.
the stacks
To kill the
they'll
elemental.
all go down. Like they won't. They only have like a certain amount of time, and they'll go off before we.
If everything goes well, we all reset our stacks when we free Nathanos anyway.
Okay.
Aren't we
And
done?
we intentionally want them to be... Well, we ate a feast, so I guess we gotta do...
That's the rules.
Them's
Last
the
I
breaks.
wasn't planning on it. But Tay jumped the gun.
Don't MC the ads. Just let them stay there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Charge is set.
Set charge. Set charge.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Freezing blast.
Blast on the raid. Ships on the left. It's a little
Right, don't
early.
shoot the cannon so early.
It's fine, that'll be up by the time we need it. Bombardment.
Set charge.
I got 2 cannons burned.
We're gonna get an avalanche right now, so clear the left side.
Searing pitch. I hope you don't mind. Searing pitch.
I'm rooted, you're gonna get an avalanche.
Searing pitch.
You got 3 players down.
Yeah, let's just call it a night.
Okay.
Set charge. Searing pitch.
Mobile hearth.
Enemy vessel
Freezing
off the
blast.
starboard side. Man the guns.
It's nice here in Dazar'alor.
Time warp.
The
Huh,
tide
I'm in
moves against
Shoalazar
you.
Basin.
It's nice and warm on this
Freezing
deck.
blast.
That's important to people in Maine, I
Set
guess.
charge. Set charge.
We had snow last week. I'm not kidding.
Of me.
What the hell?
Alright, we'll be back at it tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am probably going to be late tomorrow. Just FYI.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to make it tomorrow.
Just a reminder, I'll put it in the rate attendance now. Next week is the week I will be gone from everything. All 3.
Make sure everybody posts in attendance so we can plan. Your time off request is only approved if it's in writing.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise,
you-
it comes out of your paycheck.
Do you have the built app installed so I can email you?
No, we're a low-tech company. We still have the little punch card with the clock.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
See, punch cards are coming back in 8.2.
That's what they should.
There's a punch card buff thing that you get for World Class. And evidently it interacts with your neck, too.
They slot into a trinket.
Oh, is that how you... They
Yeah,
the bu-
so one of the trinkets from Mechagon has 3 slots for 3 different color punch cards, and then each color punch card has several different options, so you can basically build your own trinket.
Nice.
I'd rather build a bear.
I'd rather build the boss with bolstering.
Taking kill.
What?
You're gonna get on that Japanese
yeah.
pederasty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I'm gonna feed my dogs. I'll be back. I'm just letting you know.
What
I'll be
happened?
back 10 to 15.
I'm gonna try it because Kel. So this, I mean, you saw how long it took us to deal with this. So we're doing that, and then he helped me my gamepad too. So allegedly it should work.
Did he make one cruel?
Yes, we're on there.
Alright, I'll be back in like 10 to 15. Shut up,
Link
dog.
shell, right?
Nobody cares about your fucking problem. What, Molly? What?
I bet.
What?
I bet Molly cares.
Poor
Molly,
Molly.
what do you want? Do you want food? Is that what you want? You piece of shit.
So mean.
Fucking filth.